How was your tour so far?
So far, I mean, this has been the livest crowd so far, and I really didn't know what to expect, man, honestly. But the response to the new music was definitely satisfactory, and just the energy from the crowd, man, was just, I mean, that's the world right there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I record. That's why I go to the studio, record and make songs and stay up countless hours, miss sleep and miss events and functions for this. And the love is received.
On Strange Clouds, you got like Lil Wayne, Skriller, and Morgan Freeman. How was that, going about, getting those personalities on your albums like that, how
I like the word personality. Good choice of word. I felt like all of the personalities that I collaborated with on this project, the reason I like them is because they happened organically. It wasn't anything that. Yeah, it was natural. It wasn't. I personally spoke to these people. Right. Some reached out to me. I reached out to some, but it was all.
Their work.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it was an equal mutual respect for the craft and the arts, and so I think that allowed for a happy marriage to happen on each feature, and especially Morgan Freeman. Luckily, him and his team were fans of my work from the first album, so I think that helped just bridge the gap for this album.
How would you say the energy of the audience differs when you're playing a college crowd as opposed to maybe a regular show?
Well, with college crowd, for one, I'm like with my peers. It's like people in my age group, so it's a lot more. It's just I don't know. It's a different type of connection, like a generational connection. I can't really explain it, but different crowds. I just feel like the college crowd is just on the same. I feel like we're on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? I feel like it's a lot of like-minded people. And college crowds be ready to party. I think that's the main.
Next.
How would you define your style and swagger in 3 words? In more than 3 words, but how would you define your style and swagger?
There's never been one better. I'll say that.
And if you could have dinner with any MC, dead or alive, which MC would that be?
Tupac, but the real one, not the hologram.
Next.
How do you cater to all your fans?
I feel like there are a lot of different types of fans. When I started out, I was doing more like urban, like Haters Everywhere We Go. And even though, there was some more collective stuff like Cloud9, but, and I'll Be in the Sky, but Haters was like my biggest song at the time. And then you look at a song like Magic, which ended up on like the Kids Bop CD, so it's like, the age difference is tremendous. So I really just embrace all of it, man. I don't really separate it like, all right, I got these fans, I got these fans. I really just combine it all.
Do you think you'll ever have like a soul rock album? That's it, nothing else on it, just rock.
I could. I think I may. But I know I talked about doing a rock album, but that's only half of what it's gonna be.
Okay.
I can't really talk about the other half.
I'm also on radio.
How about being from Decatur? Obviously, you're gonna draw comparisons to Andre because you can do a variety of things musically. Can you talk about the song that you guys did together? What it was like?
Play the Guitar. So Play the Guitar was a song produced by Salam Remy. We both kind of had a meeting of the minds. And the thing I like about Salam is that, when we go in the studio, we actually like talk. We don't even like just jump right into it. We like have a conversation and talk about what direction to go in. And he had an idea to flip this Bo Diddley sample. And when the beat came together, I was like, yo, we should get Tip. His line from the verse, Fancy, and it all just kind of exploded from that point. Then getting Andre on it, and him doing a solo at the end of his verse. It just really was the perfect song for us. And Andre wanted to, he wanted to get on, even on the first album, he wanted to get on Bed Eye, Don't Let Me Fall, even Strange Clouds. But I feel like it happened best for that song.
What's the inspiration for your most recent album? If there's a general inspiration.
I think just growing, just maturing. When I made The Adventures of Bobby Ray, some of the songs on the album were 2 years old when the album was released, and now it's 2 years later. So it's a 4-year difference in just how I, think and just what I see. I'm the same person, but I just have a broader perspective.
So far.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the inspiration behind the name of the album?
Okay, I released a video called Nowhere Near Close, and there's a line where I said something about strange clouds. Playboy Trey, he's also featured on the album. He was like, yo man, you need to like take that lyric and make it cook. And so it came up in the hook, which was the beat Dr. Luke produced. And from that point, I got Wayne on it, and it just really exploded into the title track for the album, and it actually just inspired the whole album. That I felt like it was symbolic to my music. My music is the strange cloud in the sky out of the punch.
Last question.
Now, I know that Adam Yauch from the Beastie Boys passed away today, and kind of a sad day for the hip-hop world. What, and very inspirational for a lot of hip-hop artists, what records would you say you were listening to a lot of when you were making the new album?
Making Strange Clouds, man, I actually listen to a lot of, Kanye, Waka, listen to a lot of, even on the collective side, like Skrillex, James Blake.
James Blake's off.
I listen, exactly. Even Mumford & Sons, Adele, Jesse J, LaRue. Just really, I kind of just kept my ear to everything that I enjoy listening to. And, one thing I want to say is, when I started out, way back, when I was living in Decatur, and I was broke, and I couldn't really afford much, I had dreams of being able to get the finer things in life, and to be able to do things like get my mom a house, or to really just live fruitfully. So now that I can, I'm a motherfucking ball out. So I'm 23 years old. I enjoy life, man. But the thing I always remember is that it all started with the music, and it's always about the music, and that's what got me here. And my fans continue to build my career, and they continue to uphold me in any type of situation I have. And so it will continue to be always about the music.
Thank you, everybody. We gotta go.
Thank you.
We gotta go.
Poster and the picture.
That's cool. We have water. I don't even sign the water.
Everybody else, we gotta
Well, thank you.
this way.
Thank
All right,
you.
man. Appreciate y'all.
Great show today.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Directors, real quick.